An intro real quick.
Go for it.
Okay, what's up, guys? My name is Ryan. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, Josh, what did we just get done watching, brother?
We just got done watching Sherlock Holmes 2 Game of Shadows.
A Game of Shadows, the second Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes film. We've been promising to do this video for a while, and now we're finally gonna review this film.
Yeah, because we have to. We're doing it out of obligation. Ryan pulled up to my apartment and was like, "Yo, fam, I'll kill you right now if you don't watch this film." He actually put a gun straight to my head, said, "Yo, fam, if you don't review this film, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might blast you."
That's not exactly what happened. It was more like, Josh, we haven't seen a movie together. We haven't seen and reviewed a movie together in so long, brother. It's about time we did that. We need to watch a movie or something. And he said, well, did I suggest or did you suggest?
You suggested.
Okay, I suggested we finally watch Sherlock Holmes 2. And then I was taking a nap on this nice Sunday afternoon, and then I wake up to a text from him being like, "Yo, you want to come over and watch a movie tonight?" So now we're here. We just finished the film. Now we're going to review it. Josh, you want to go first? You want me to?
Sure. You go first, Ryan.
All right. So I really enjoyed this film. I'm going to go ahead and give it a solid 7 out of 10. Robert Downey Jr. is really good at Sherlock Holmes. And I believe in our review for the first film, I gave it like a 6 out of 10, but I said it could go up on rewatch or with more thinking about it. And it has gone up. It's probably like a 7 or 8 now for me. And this film currently sits at a 7. The only criticism I have really is, like I've said before, like to be like a 10 out of 10, you have to like wow me. But in this film, I didn't, like the mystery was intriguing, like what Moriarty's plan was, like what is it, what's he up to? Mm-hmm. But it's not as intriguing to me as the plot of the first one, which is like, how the heck is this man alive? Like, is this supernatural? Is this plausible? Like, that's just way more interesting to me. But the plot of this one was really good as well. Trying to figure out what Moriarty's plan was, and just the back and forth with Robert Downey Jr. and do you know the actor who played Moriarty? Do you know his name?
Don't know his name.
Whatever his name is, he did a really good job. The whole cast did a great job. Jude Law, Rachel McAdams, the girl who played the fortune teller, all really good. I loved Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty's back and forth and how Moriarty really matched wits with Holmes. I love characters like that are just super smart. One thing I loved about the first one is how Holmes was so smart and resourceful, and like he would look at his surroundings, see what he could use, and he would like set up traps earlier that would benefit him later, and just how he thinks through fights before they happen. Just, I love characters like that are so smart and that are like 10 steps ahead. And both Moriarty and Holmes are like that. Like you said, Josh, there's one point where Holmes thinks he knows where a bomb is gonna go off, and then he finds Moriarty there with the chess piece. We were both like, oh dang, he got. Mm-hmm. So the bomb goes off and he doesn't get there in time. I just love villains like that who are super smart. And this was just a really, really fun film. And the end where they're talking and playing that chess game, and they're trying to figure out who the guy who had plastic surgery was to look like a prime minister, was it? Or something ambassador. Like that. Yeah, just the dialogue was really interesting too. It really pulled you in, and I was really invested. And the ending where Holmes just grabs Moriarty and throws himself over the edge, and I was like, did this man just kill himself to kill this guy? Like, that's wild. That's wild. But I do like how they brought him back at the end, which, as you said, Josh, like, kind of sets up a sequel, which we unfortunately didn't get. Would you like to see them do a third one now, or do you think it's too late?
No, dude, the third one is always possible. The problem is they freaking just got Robert Downey Jr. back into the MCU. If there was a time to make it, it was after 2019, after the Endgame time.
But instead, what did he do?
Nothing. Actually, that's not true. He actually got a Grammy for Oppenheimer.
That's right, he wasn't Oppenheimer.
Because he did an excellent job, but that made me even think more. Why the heck didn't we do a third Sherlock Holmes film?
Yeah, but
now he's gonna be Dr. Doom, and we're freaking screwed. He's back to doing MCU garbage.
Garbage.
Even if it's Doomsday and Secret War, I don't give a frick.
I thought it was interesting what they did with Watson, and when Holmes asks him, like, are you happy? And I think you kind of see throughout this film that, like, although Watson gets married in this film, he still kind of has that love and interest for solving crimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that was really interesting what they did with his character. I kind of miss the presence of Rachel McAdams in this film. She gets killed pretty early on.
Yeah, she does.
But that's okay. I didn't mind it too much. But I did really enjoy her character in the first film, so it's kind of a little disappointing not having her here. But just a really solid, fun, enjoyable watch. The action, the set pieces were really good. I especially like that one on the train. Just a really, really solid film. I think I still prefer the first one just a little bit, just because I think the plot is a bit more interesting personally to me. But I think that's all I have to say about this film, Josh. Hand the camera over. Let me get your review, brother.
Oh.
All right, Josh.
So I had already seen the sequel, and I'd seen all of the Sherlock Holmes film, and I've also seen like parts of the television series, and I've seen the.
Well, what? Television series?
Yeah, they have a television series called Sherlock.
But it's not Robert Downey.
It's not based on this. It's not
it's Benedict Cumberbatch, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was. I don't remember exactly.
It's Doctor Strange.
As Sherlock Holmes. And they also have this really crappy parody remake with the Will Ferrell and the guy he's basically Will Ferrell's compatriot in every comedy he does.
John C. Reilly, right?
Yeah, John C. Reilly.
Wreck-It Ralph? No.
Wreck-It Ralph, Talladega Nights, this terrible Sherlock Holmes parody
Guardians
remake.
of the Galaxy.
Yeah, this parody remake is one of the worst films ever, by the way. But going to this film is amazing. I always love this film. I love it because it also has chess in it, even though they actually did an analysis of this, like, was this based on a real game? And it is, like, factually incorrect. Some of the moves they're making, they're not possible with the order they're giving. I think they actually did base this on a real game, though. I can't remember what it was. But the whole thing is you even, like, see this whole chess match between Moriarty and Sherlock Holmes throughout the film. And it's tongue-in-cheek because they have the chess piece and the bomb thing. But also, even when you get to the final sequence, like when they're dancing on these dance floors, like the dance floors are chess squares.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so there's like
That's cool.
So there's actually like a chess game going on the entire time. Is basically the whole implication.
It's a game of shadows.
It's a game of shadows, and they're trying to figure out what the heck, where's the next attack coming from, and Sherlock obviously at the end outwits him, and then Moriarty's like, well, I'm gonna figure out a way to kill you, and then he's like, nope, I got you. And the reason Sherlock's able to survive is because he has the oxygen thing that he got from his brother. That's why he sent it to Watson at the end there, and Watson was like, oh, he has to be alive because how did he have this? And so it makes sense. The only thing that ever made me sus about that part was like, how does he survive the impact of hitting the water from that height? Like, wouldn't his body, that'd be like hitting concrete at that height. So the only thing I could think of is like there was some sort of also in like other drug that makes his body limp or something where he doesn't feel the effects of it. That doesn't seem real.
Well, real quick. Like, another thing for me was, like, there's a couple instances of, like, plot convenience. But that's pretty much with any film. Mm-hmm. And it didn't really bother me too much here. But, like, when they're running through the forest and, like, they're getting shot at, it's, like, the only reason they don't die is because they're the main characters.
Yeah, facts.
Like, but that's with any film. But keep going.
Yeah. But I mean, overall solid film.
I hope I put the camera on me.
I honestly think this is my favorite.
Sorry if I didn't, guys.
No, sorry.
Sorry, keep going.
This is honestly my favorite Robert Downey Jr. character. I know a lot of people would say, "What the crap, Iron Man?" Don't get me wrong, Iron Man is really good, and I think it's definitely like you could make a case for either. But I actually think that this was like when I think of Sherlock Holmes, I think of Robert Downey Jr. Mm-hmm. And it really just, it speaks to how good he plays that character. It speaks to his charisma. I mean, even with the most recent Oppenheimer film, I think he did a great job in Oppenheimer. But to me, it just hits different. Like, Sherlock Holmes is such a different beast. I wish they would make a third film. I wish they would have made a third film back in the day. Because the whole thing is they left it.
When did this come out?
This came out a long time ago. It's probably 2012. I don't even know the exact year. I'd have to go back and look, actually. But, I mean, this film has been out for a while. It's not a new film. It's been out, like, when you think about it, man, this film might have been out for 15 years at this point.
Damn.
Which is insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Gary, I'm about to give you, this film came out in 2011. That means this film has been out for 14 years.
Damn.
So, going to that point, the reason why they probably couldn't make the trilogy for it is because, firstly, Guy Ritchie probably had other endeavors he maybe wanted to pursue, But also, you think about what Robert Downey Jr. is doing in 2011. What is he doing? He's doing Iron Man at that point. And that's, I don't know about you, but I have to imagine the Marvel timeline requires a lot of your time. But I actually think 2011 was the year that, or 2012, so therefore 2011 would have been the year he was working on it, was Avengers came out in 2012.
It did?
I think it did.
Yeah, 2012 is when the first Avengers.
The first Avengers came. So you think about how much time that probably consumed for him, like post 2011. He was probably shooting.
And then he had to do Iron Man 3 right after that.
Yeah, and so you just think about it, like the timeline just didn't work out well for him to be able to make a third Sherlock Holmes film. But I mean now, and there was a time there after Endgame where you're thinking maybe he does, and there's always been rumors. Like in fact, if I Google it right now, Sherlock Holmes 3, Robert Downey Jr. Are they making this film? I bet you there'll be a headline somewhere that says this film's being like thought of or something.
There's like talks about doing it.
In fact,
or there's been talks.
Yeah, there's been talks of it. The director would not be. Well, there's people who say the director would not be Guy Ritchie.
Oof.
Which is honestly pretty trash if you ask me, because it's like that's the whole point.
Oh, also another thing I just remembered: the music in this film. I loved it. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the music in this film is excellent.
Whoever did the music. Great job to you.
So they're currently saying that Sherlock Holmes 3 is being made, actually in the making right now.
Is it?
At least that's what they say.
That's what they say.
But I mean, this crap reads like AI. I swear this is all fake. I mean, it says it gets a big update, and so I mean, it says it has Jude Law in it, so that means it's one of the original characters is in it. But
it's gonna be a Watson movie.
I mean, what the crap is this? Honestly, what like AI needs to stop, bro. I guarantee this is all a bunch of AI gobbledygook. So that's all my thoughts I have for the film. I just think it's solid.
Okay.
If I had to give a score for it, I'd probably say it's 7. I'd give it like a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Actually, I'd give it an 8 out of 10 because watching this film back, I think it was a little bit long. This film.
Oh really? Okay.
I didn't feel it, but I still feel like the film was a bit long. Like first, anybody else who didn't enjoy this film or who is like wasn't blown away by certain things, I think the film was a bit long.
Oh, okay.
But not too bad.
All right. I'll take us out then.
Sure what's out, Ryan.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this review. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and let us know down below what you think of this film if you have seen it. We'd love to conversate with you guys about this film right over here. Click that if you want to subscribe. Right over here is our first Sherlock Holmes review, and then right here's a playlist of all our movie night videos. You want to check some of those out. And with that, y'all have a blessed one, guys. We'll see y'all in the next video.